So a lot of people out here making this hair growth oil that don't work. I'm going to give you guys a recipe for some hair growth oil that really works. So get you some of that hair growth herbs that you just saw, that pack. Get that off of Amazon. So you're going to take these herbs, you're going to put it inside a bowl. It don't matter if it's a plastic bowl, metal bowl, just get yourself a bowl. Get yourself some sunflower oil. You can get it from Walmart. It has so many benefits in it. It protects against free radicals, and it's also a hair thickener, so you want to get that. So you want to take that and put that inside of a bowl with your herbs, and you also want to put a little bit of olive oil in there, because olive oil is really good for the hair too. So you can go ahead and put that in there, and you are also going to use some castor oil. Castor oil is really good at getting your hair to grow back, especially around the edges when you got bald spots and stuff like that. So you'll use about an ounce, not too much, because castor oil is very thick. It just depends on how you want your oil to be. Me, I don't like a thick oil. I like things to be fast absorbent. So you want to go ahead and stir everything in. And one thing I will say about this recipe, it is very fast absorbent, and it does not leave your hair with a greasy and sticky feel. So now what you want to do is you want to take your herbs and you want to start straining your herbs from the oil, because at this point you don't want to leave any of the particles from the herbs inside of your final mixture, because it will be like real gritty. And it does not, I don't like it. It's not good to leave it in there. So you're going to probably strain it through this, or you can use a cheesecloth. That's really good to use. So I did it like two ways. I used the strainer, and I used like a bag, a muslin bag, which is kind of like using the cheesecloth method, and I strained it. Now there are some tiny little particles, because of course this comes from plants, guys. Listen, this white turmeric in here, alkanet root, licorice, fenugreek. It's 18 vital herbs inside of this mix. So as you can see, I am literally like straining my life away. He's straining to make sure I get everything out. Now, guys, we do use essential oil in this, because there are two essential oils that is really good for the hair. I like using peppermint because it just stimulates the scalp. Like, I like the tingling feeling in it, for real. I just want to say it that way. And I also like tea tree, because tea tree helps with like inflammation, like inside, underneath. Listen, your scalp can literally be inflamed. It happened to me before when somebody put a sewing in my hair, and so much of my hair got torn out. It took a while. I was scratching my hair, and it was literally in pain, and the only thing that calmed it down was tea tree. So tea tree is like a staple in any hair product that I create. All right, so because the tea tree do stink, we use a little bit of fragrance, and I chose Argan Magic fragrance, and it smells so good inside this oil. I literally took it to a pop-up shop, and everybody loved the smell. So I wanted to show you guys, if you don't strain it, this will be left in your final product, and it looked like dirt. So I'm putting my essential oil in here. I'm also going to use some vitamin E. The vitamin E is important. You can get that off of Amazon. That's my fragrance that I'm using. Yes, it smells amazing. The vitamin E will help to keep it from going rancid, pretty much just stinking and spoiling too fast. So vitamin E is a preservative for the oil, so you need that. All right, so you're going to use all of that, put all of that together, and then you're going to go ahead on Amazon and you're going to get some bottles, guys, and then just kind of go through your mixture and make sure you don't have anything left in it, like any little particles. So I took me a beaker, and I just start filling my beaker up, and I just start filling up each bottle now. Guys, I did stretch my recipe a little bit, because I let my herbs soak for a long time, and they were so potent. So I'm pouring my oil into the bottles, guys, and that's all you really need to do. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, if you plan on selling this, because you can, because it really does work, you're going to go ahead and make your labels and spray them with Krylon. Krylon will keep it from like the oil rubbing off, because you can get waterproof labels, but baby, they do not really be waterproof. So the Krylon it really puts a nice coating on it, to where as though you do not have like any oil rubbing off your letters. All right, guys, so what you want to do is, once you fill up your bottles, you want to go and put your tops on. After you put your tops on, guys, you want to wash these bottles with some Dawn or just any kind of soap, and just making sure you clean your bottles before you put your labels on there, because if you put them on right now, you guys already know you got oil all over. You want to make sure all of that oil is gone, okay? So you want to do that, and then after you do that, you have yourself a finished product that you can sell easily from $20 to $30. And baby, when I tell you it actually does work, it works. All right,